Love is the essence of unity that draws us back into the pinnacle of oneness. Forgiveness is a part of that essence. I could never, ever, ever hurt another person, at least physically. There have been some times where I've forgotten who I am. I've forgotten about unity, and I have hurt other people. I think we've all experienced that, where we've done something mean, something we've later regretted. But I could never physically hurt another person because I see that other person as myself. That's why I could never fight in a war. It's not because I'm a wimp. It's because I couldn't blow up a building, even if it was filled with the most vile terrorists. I couldn't blow up a building or shoot a person knowing that that person was once a baby, loved by a mother or father, was once a part of who I was beyond this life. I couldn't do it. Alright, this is me, alright? Starting a YouTube channel a few months ago. And me, who is actually very withdrawn. If you knew my life, I am very withdrawn. I've totally withdrawn myself from the world, and it wasn't because I didn't like the world. It was because 2 years ago especially, and it had been building, but 2 years ago, several things happened. And, if you watch my Howl videos, you'll understand. Part of it, at least. Some of it I never shared. But I felt extremely rejected by people that I loved. And I decided that I didn't want to live in this world anymore. And it wasn't out of self-hatred. It was out of a true belief that there was a place that I remembered somewhere in the deepest parts of my consciousness that was a natural state of unity and love. And I desperately wanted to return there. I think about that when I sing the song Somewhere that's on my channel. And I felt like I just was rejected by the world, and I didn't want to be here anymore. So I was an incredibly outgoing person before this happened. I really was. I guess people would say I was very charismatic. In fact, I've been told that. But here I was, this outgoing, charismatic person who was basically happy most of the time and felt rejected. And I totally withdrew. And I still basically am in that withdrawn state. I guess it's a state of healing, a state where I'm trying to make sense of things and forgive people, even if I never see the people again. Try to forgive them, so that when I die, that I'll want to once again return to a state of unity instead of being angry and staying in a state of separation. I'm going to digress. But there are many souls that die and feel angry. They have felt angry all their lives. They were unable to forgive. They were angry, or they were deeply sad, or they felt deeply rejected. These are the souls that don't return to the light. These are the earthbound souls. They're the ones that we see around us sometimes that, haunt certain places. They're the ones who don't want to return to the state of unity for one reason or another, but it's basically because of anger, sadness, feeling rejected, something like that. I guess eventually they do, but I didn't want to end up that way after this life. So I totally withdrew, and I still am in that state. I probably will be for a very long time. I might even be in that state for the rest of my life. Who cares? I won't be after I die, though. The reason why is because I'm doing it now. I know that might not sound good to some people, but it's true. But I created this channel because even though I felt sad, even though I felt rejected by the world, and I did, I still wanted to give everything that I've ever had inside of me to everybody out there. So I created all my videos on spirituality. I created my videos through my music. I created my videos with my humor. All the parts of me that are really what I am inside. And I gave them to the world. And you know, if I keep posting stuff on this channel, basically it's just going to become a channel full of crap. And it's going to make everything else that I've given seem superficial. I don't want it to turn into that. So, I told you all along there would come a time where I'm done sharing things. And this is the time. This is farewell, genuinely. And I'm not going to be drawn back to my channel. I've already done it. I've given the world everything. You have it. Maybe millions of people will see it. Maybe only hundreds. But I gave it. So one of the things I do, it's kind of silly, but you know, I'll change my password. I'm going to do it with my YouTube channel because I really don't want to come back. I don't want to destroy what I've already given you. So I change my password. And then I change it again. Then I change it again. Then I change it again. I keep changing it into the point where I don't even remember what the hell it is. And now I can't come back. And I can move on. I probably will move on very much a hermit. But that's okay. But I just wanted to tell each of you that I love you. Thank you for allowing me to give everything I have to you. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Kathleen, Derek, everybody out there. Thank you. I don't think it would have been fair of me to just leave and not say thank you. But, anyways, I want to say goodbye. Please go back and watch some of my videos again sometime. And remember that I love you, and remember that I will be there someday when you cross over. And maybe we can each experience a state of love and unity beyond what we could experience in this life. Please, for God's sake, and I literally mean this, for God's sake, treat people in this world like they are a part of yourself. Because when you wake up from this lifetime and you cross back over, you're going to find out that they were. You're going to remember that they were. And the pain that you cause other people is going to strike you more deeply than it could ever here in this world. When you wake up from the illusion, you'll find out that you'll remember again the unity. And you'll feel so bad for the things that you caused other people that were painful. And you'll also feel so good inside for the things that you gave other people that brought them joy. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and it's only seed. It's a heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken